at 5 o'clock UK time, 12 noon US Eastern Summertime, and we've got a couple of streams on the go here. We're streaming this live onto YouTube. This is out on our community on Facebook, and we also have a floating camera here that's streaming onto our 80,000 followers on Instagram. So if you're just joining in now, you can watch wherever you're watching just now, or you can go on to our Instagram page on the phone through the app, find it there, find the live stream that we're doing. And I'm gonna move that camera around a little bit so I can have a look in and around the oven as well. However, if you're watching just through here, through this camera, that's gonna be fine. You'll get the audio nicely through the lavalier mic. I've got a couple of more minutes. Got an incredibly gorgeous day here in outside of Edinburgh. Let's see them. Yeah, you're gonna hear these birds. It's been a couple of days since I've seen an airplane land on Edinburgh Airport here, so the birds are out in force. I'm going to be looking at that camera mostly. Oh, that? No, that. Where do we have? How are the numbers looking, team? Right. So we've got a couple of dough balls here. Let's have a look at these guys. I haven't actually checked. Oh yeah, okay, they're looking good. Right. I'll be 1 minute. I'm gonna get a Scotch scraper. Nyt saat tulla ulos sitten. Tästä pidemmälle ei saa tulla sitten. Ei tästä pidemmälle. Okei, käy hakkeen. All right, here we go. Are we good to start? How are the video numbers? Can we get a little thumbs up from the team? Are we good to go? All streams going. You get audio fine on all sides. Yep. Let's have a look. There we go. Just put my phone away and get some dough. Right, I'll try and speak up so we can you can all hear me very well. Right. All right. Good afternoon and good morning wherever you might be. My name is Kristian. I'm the founder and CEO of Ooni. Yesterday was a big day for us. We launched Ooni Fyra. It's the second oven we're launching this year, and here she is, Ooni Fyra. Ooni Fyra replaces the world's most popular pizza oven, Ooni 3, that we've had around for 3 years, and I couldn't be happier about this product that we've just launched. We've done a couple of these live streams before. Basic premise is I'm going to make a couple of pizzas and talk about the product. Very straightforward. Because we're in the situation that we're in, I'm shooting this outside of our home out here in Scotland, and luckily we have got a gorgeous day for this. So here we go. Without further ado, let's make a pizza with it first of all. As I mentioned there, Ooni 3 was around for 3 years, and this Ooni Fyra now improves on that product on almost every level. It is a gorgeous product. We've increased insulation around the whole body of it, which then increases the efficiency. We've also improved on the burner unit, so we're actually burning less pellets for the same amount of heat. And because of those improvements, we've got a much more consistent heat that we can get from Ooni Fyra. So here we go. Let's get some sauce. Here we go. I've had the Fyra running there now for about 20 minutes, getting ready. It does heat up in just 10-15 minutes, so when you light it up, it just gets going, and you can see we've got a little bit of, we've got this like peak hole here that we can, let me show that. So we've got this camera here, so if you're on Instagram, we can see inside the oven. We've got the Inferno fire right there. So some cheese on our pizza, like that, and a couple of leaves of basil on top, and I'm gonna grab one of these peels and get it in. So pizza on, final stretch before she goes in, and here we are. So you're gonna get the pizza in there. Now Fyra, like all our products, they get up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. So you do really have to keep an eye on your pizzas when you're baking them. Most common mistake for people who don't really know Ooni is that they leave them in there for too long, and that means easily burnt pizzas. So I'm going to just switch that around straight away, just like that. That was already too much chat between pizzas, so between turns. So I gotta make sure to turn it around just early enough, and there we go. What do you think? That's probably less than 60 seconds, I would say. I'm gonna bring this over to the camera, and let's see there. Can we see the pizza? So I had Fyra running there for a good 20 minutes before, and this camera as well. So here we go. Good 20 minutes before, and we've got a little bit of a wind coming from that side, so it is really running properly hot. But I mean, that just creates beautiful Neapolitan style pizza. Let's have a look at the questions coming out. Right, is Fyra compatible with the Ooni 3 gas burner? It is not. Sorry about the noise in the background. There we go. We have worked so hard to get Ooni Fyra optimized to work on pellets as efficiently as possible, and that meant that we had to mold the inside of the body in such ways that we couldn't fit the Ooni 3 gas burner inside it. Ooni Fyra essentially is incredible pellet fired experience for making pizzas. Yes, can be stored. So question is, can it be stored outside with a cover? When will carry cover be available? If I can get the team to confirm, but carry case will be available at the same time as we're shipping Fyra. And yes, you can leave Ooni products outside. They are outdoor cooking products. You can leave them outside. If you did want to keep them looking pristine for a lot longer times, you can then get the cover case for it and just put it on top. One cool thing about Fyra is that we've really worked hard on getting the portability aspect of it done right. We've got down to 10 kilograms, which is about 22 pounds. That's about 2.5 pounds less, or a kilogram less than Ooni 3 was. So it's even more portable than what it used to be. The 2-section chimney here pops off. Same thing with the pellet hopper at the back. You can just pop those off and place them inside the oven itself, fold the legs, and you've got this incredibly sleek small thing to take with you when you go camping. You can even reverse the door and put it on like that. So it takes hardly any space if you want to go camping or you want to go and show off to your friends what an awesome pizzaiolo you've become after using Ooni Fyra. Right. Let's jump into the questions. Cost euro, sterling, dollar. Dollar price is $249 US. And if I could get the team to confirm euro and GP price, but we're sterling in UK, we're at 229 pounds. And okay, one good point here, nice little detail we've added on the door is we get the Instagram camera a little bit closer. Let me bring it. So here we go. So door has the same mechanism for holding it up as we've had from the very original Ooni. But one thing we've added here is we can actually hang it there just on the door frame underneath it while you're getting your pizzas in and out. So you don't have to put it on the table like that anymore. You can just place it hanging there, and there we go. Let's jump in. Why the name Fyra? Great question. I'm gonna get back to that. I will get this pizza off my table here. That's the kids' dinner. So that's gonna go back inside, and we're gonna get on with the next pizza. So why the name Fyra? So bit of backstory. I'm from Finland originally, and in Finland we learn Swedish in school. It's the second mother's tongue in Finland, second national language, and it's this name just felt right when I thought of it. We didn't want to call Ooni Fyra 4 or any number like that. We want to kind of make sure our names make sense as they are presented, and Fyra as a name, when you pronounce it in original Swedish, it's pronounced Fyra, and it actually means 4. So when I realized, make that connection, that Fyra, 4, it was just perfect. It had to be done. There was no other way about it. So can you use any type of wood pellets? So any cooking grade wood pellets are fine. So you make sure that they're hardwood pellets. The Ooni pellets are the best. We very carefully source them from our suppliers. So you need to make sure that they're food grade, so there's no other nasties in those pellets. So don't buy just whatever random heating pellets, for example, but buy pellets that are meant for actually cooking. And here we go. Let's get this here. Good question there. So how often would you refill the pellet hopper? So one really cool thing with this with Fyra is that you only have to fill the pellet hopper about every 20 minutes or so. So I have topped it up now, and I'm going to show you once this pizza is done. I'm going to show you how the topping up works. Like just a couple of days ago, I was cooking dinner for the kids with it. I literally lit it, filled it up with, once it's lit, filled it up with pellets all the way to the top there, and I made 4 pizzas back to back without having to touch the pellet hopper at all. So the gravity feeds the pellets through there. As they burn away, more pellets get fed in, and it just keeps going, and it just keeps really hot. It's better get a pizza in there, because I've got a feeling it's going to be really hot just now. Right. What size of a pizza can you fit inside Fyra? So the stone inside is 13.7 inches square. So we call this kind of our 12-inch class, but you can actually fit a little bit bigger pizza there. So you could even go up to sort of 13 inches with Fyra. And let's see. So I'm gonna get this pizza in and show the viewing hole on the door again. So I think that's a really sweet little addition we've made on the product. Karu versus Fyra. The easiest place to start, they're both the same size pizza. Fyra is pellets and it does that incredibly well, and Karu does wood, charcoal and gas, all of those incredibly well. Of course, Fyra starts at $249, which is is a good bit more affordable than $329, which for the amount of product you get with Karu is an incredible price as well. So cleaning time for Karu or Fyra. So cleaning time, really, I mean, there's very little cleaning to do because they get so hot. They self-clean them. So if you want to clean the stone, you just flip it over and the underside kind of pyrolyzes itself and kind of carbonates everything that's on the stone. So next time you flip it back over, it's actually clean underneath it. And here we go. Got a pizza ready to go. Where's my peel? I know we call these the bamboo, the launching peels. I really like using a metal peel still for these. So these are incredible perforated pizza peels. And pizza goes in. Oh, and that is gonna take like 3 seconds to cook. So I'm gonna have a look here. And sorry, just gonna have a show as it's cooking. Yeah, and there we go. So, oh, the other way, if I give you that and get the pizza turned around. Oh, yikesies! I should. Right, kids, don't film and make pizzas at the same time, or you do the thing I've just done, just to burn a little bit of my pizza. But let's get this guy out and whoa, right, so incredibly fast. I'm gonna have to make another one because that just cooked too fast. I'm gonna leave the door open just like that, just a little bit to let it cool down just a bit. So another pizza, I mean, what's that, like 45 seconds or something. Incredible. Right, what do we got? When is it due to ship? We are looking at still end of May, by end of May, to shipping this out. We are getting them there. Of course, there has been some global logistical kind of delays that have caused things to be shifted a little bit, but we're on top of it, and it'll be shipping at the end of May. So not very long at all. What's the purpose of the longer legs compared to Ooni 3? Good question. So when we see all our products in a lineup, this just felt right. We're also leaving a little bit of a bigger breathing gap between the table and the oven itself. So it's a bit higher up and it's easier to work with that way. And there we go. So final there, grade of stainless steel it's 429. 430 stainless steel for the stainless steel parts. We have got a chimney tamper here, which allows you to give it a little bit of a slowdown, so you can pull that back a little bit, and then that reduces the airflow through it, which means that it runs a little bit cooler rather. You can't get it quite like low and slow or anything like that, but it is to kind of adjust the peak temperatures that you're running. Right, the door hook is becoming the most popular feature of the whole product. So let's see that again. I'll take this camera around and I'll show around the oven as well. So again, if you're just joining in on the Facebook or YouTube, if you're on Instagram, follow us through there, and you can see through this camera here as I'm showing this around. So here is the peak hole, and is it focusing inside it? trying to get a little focus inside the oven, but yeah, you can see the fire. If you look through there, you can actually see quite nicely how your pizza is doing. Then we've got the hook on the top, and oh, we've got a little connection. Yeah, there we go. And you can hook it up. Oh, you got a little bit of a connection issue there. Are we back? Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a little connection drop over there. So then we've got, I'll walk around. So here we go. So we've got a cap that is integrated onto the pellet hopper for when you want to add more pellets in. And of course here behind we've got the where air goes in and grates, so you pull this out when you want to empty it after the run. And the chimney cap with an integrated pellet scoop, or the garland scoop as we affectionately call it within the team. Here we go. There's Ooni Fyra. Any more questions? Talk about the two-part chimney and detachable pellet hopper again for portability. So I mentioned earlier there, if you missed it, so you can actually take the chimney comes off, you just twist it and lift it off, and the chimney is in two parts, which means that we can more easily fit it inside the oven. With Ooni 3, it used to be that you had to kind of put it in a bit of an angle there, whereas now it fits in much easier because it's in two parts. And the same thing with the hopper, actually fits inside those chimney pieces. With the carry case that we have a little stash bag for the pellet, for the chimney and the pellet hopper as well. So have you experimented with cooking at lower temperatures in Ooni Fyra? Ooni Fyra is really about those kind of 400 and upwards temperatures, 350, 400 Celsius, or sort of 750 Fahrenheit and up kind of temperature. So it is about high temperature cooking. It's about mashing through 60 or 220 second pizzas. It's about doing that. So it's not your kind of average low and slow cooker at all. Is there a cap for the pellet hopper? Yeah, so we've got this integrated little tractor cap style cap for the pellet hopper. I'm going to now, of course, while chatting, I've not topped this up, so I'm going to top this guy up, and we're going to get the fire going again, and show just how easy it is. We're gonna slide the pellets in from there, and I think within a few seconds we're gonna have a good big fire going. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna get the get a fire back on there. I'd actually while chatting here making pizzas, I didn't actually top it up, which is quite funny because you don't have to top it up, or you can leave 20 minutes in between top ups, which matched in. We're 21 minutes into this stream. So finally, I'm gonna make another pizza. And any final questions, just throw them in to any of the chats, that if you're live streaming this anywhere. Well, how was that? Okay, right, let's get a so question there is, how does the pellet feed, how does the hopper feed the pellets? So the way Fyra works is gravity fed. So you've got pellets in this in the hopper here, and you've got a fire underneath them, and as the fire burns those pellets away, more pellets get fed into the fire. So it's a really quite a cleverly simple mechanism that just kind of keeps working and just runs those and burns the pellets really consistently nicely there. And let's see, here we go. I think we've got a good fire on the go. Last pizza. Another question about the gas attachment. No, so Ooni Fyra is really optimized for burning pellets, and so it is about really great experience with using pellets and getting that wood-fired flavor to your pizzas through that. So there's no, because to achieve that, we had to change the geometry of the inside in such ways that we couldn't fit the gas burner in there. How do you know if the oven is ready to cook? So one thing could be you use one of these infrared thermometers to check the stone temperature. The stone temperature is a really good gauge on what's happening in the oven. So that's a really good one to get. However, I mean, with a bit of experience, you can really tell that, okay, well, now this is running at certain temperature. But I mean, I've learned it by using one of these. And here we go. Let's get a pizza in, and there you go. So when you're using fire, you better make sure that the door remains shut between the pizzas and between turns. That ensures that the chimney is drawing air in. And I'm gonna try and make sure that I don't burn this one. Let's see how it goes. And one more turn. That was the last one, and here we go. So that is, I'm gonna look on the monitor there. We're getting a good shot of it. Looks pretty good. Nice crispy top, but it's gonna be chewy on the inside of that crust there. And let's get a little quick shot of the underside as well. So there's the so it had got really hot, and there we go. Perfect pizza every time. Right. Questions. How thick is this door? I'll show you this quickly. So we have got a double layer on the door here. I'll bring it in a little bit closer. And looks like that. And we've got about want to say about 10 millimeters, 12 millimeters of insulation inside the door. To finish this live stream, thank you so much for joining in. It's been a blast once again doing this. I've loved doing a bit of a live stream and get to cook pizza in front of you guys. So this is Ooni Fyra, just launched yesterday. Check it out on ooni.com. It's shipping end of May, and so yeah, put your order in to make sure that you've got an Ooni Fyra for your cooking this summer. Thanks very much. All right, good. See you later. Instagram.